Welcome back, everyone, to Pilgrim Piper. Your friend Pat here. Merry Christmas. Sitting in the shop, it's late evening, it's muggy, it's hot. I have a short sleeve shirt on, and we have been running the air conditioner. I would definitely cut the grass if I could, but it's just a little too wet from showers we had a few days ago. The sun hadn't been out. A little bit of wind blowing the flag around. You may see it come in view here shortly. Yeah, Sacred Heart of Jesus with the French fleur-de-lis on it. Large concentrating of French-speaking Catholics here where I live in Louisiana. Descendants of the Acadians who were driven from Nova Scotia. Well, what is today known as Nova Scotia. They were driven out because of their religious beliefs, their Catholic faith. And many of them came to this area of South Louisiana. So it's a tremendous feeling. Can't really be explained. Drive around in these parishes, which are collectively known as Acadiana, where a majority of those descendants live currently. You'll see many homes with Marian grottos, statues of Mary. And she is the patron saint of the Acadian exiles. So I think part of that feeling I talk about, which is so special, is that connection. So anyways, so it's still Christmas time. Still Christmas. In the Western Christian churches, not just Catholic, but I'm sure other faiths will celebrate Christmas up until January 6th, the Epiphany, which is when Jesus was revealed to the Gentiles. Belief is that that's the night the Magi, the three wise men, visited. So anyways, a little bit of church history, trivia. I realize not everyone celebrates Christmas. I'll be honest, I wish you did. But I hope that your days were pleasant, joyful. I think there's much more which unites us than divides us. I truly believe that. Sometimes in our excitement to want to share the faith, many of us don't quite understand how to go about it, or may seem to be pushing it on you. And it's not so much that, it's just there's so much excitement built up, and you want to give you want to give of yourself, and you hope that the person you're trying to give it to would accept it and take the ball and run with it. But anyways, I certainly am glad you're here. This day in history is also a milestone for my wife and I. In 1989, we were both barely 19 years old. And we had only been married for 31 days. And we left Crowley, Louisiana, and drove up to Lawton, Oklahoma, because that is where I was stationed. That was my permanent duty station at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. That was the first time that I can remember my father-in-law crying when we left the house. And it was a tough day. It was a very tough drive. We got between Wichita Falls, Texas, and Lawton, Oklahoma, and there was nothing. Everything was dead, yellow, iced over. It was raining. I mean, there was nothing. And I'm driving, and my wife, she has her face pressed against the window, and she's crying. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, what have I gotten us into? And then, I guess about 30 miles south of Lawton, you can begin to see the Wichita Mountains, which was northwest of Lawton, Fort Sill, in which we had no idea there were mountains, right? We had an atlas, and that was it. Obviously, no GPS, no internet, so it was really, everything was a surprise. And when I noticed the mountains, I said, oh, trying to cheer her up and give her some hope. I said, oh, look, there's mountains over there. And, she perked up, and, we made it. We made it. But that's the memories of this day in 1989. It's amazing. I think of my son now, who's 26 and has only been married a year and has his first child already. And, I still think of him as like really young. So I can appreciate now what my mom and my wife's parents, I can appreciate the feelings they had watching two 19-year-old kids taking off, man. So I get it now. I get it. But anyways, life is good. Life is good, and you can see I'm drinking a little bit of Wild Turkey, rare breed. It's a 116 proof, but it doesn't punch nearly as hard as the proof would suggest. And it's nice. I enjoy it. Really nice looking bottle. Master Distiller Jimmy Russell. Friend of mine, DK Texas Cajun. Oh, excuse me. DK Texas Cajun, which he started a YouTube channel. He's only has one video up, and got him into pipe smoking a while back. But he had the opportunity, he and his wife, to go. They did the Bourbon Trail in Kentucky, and they got to meet Jimmy Russell, the oldest distiller in the world, legal. There may be some older, but he's the oldest legal. And they said he was just a wonderful guy to meet up with, talk to. So if you like some bourbon, this one is pretty good. It really is not, doesn't pack the punch the proof suggests it does. Anyways, hope everyone is doing well and enjoyed all your days, enjoyed your time, and I'm gonna treat myself. I have looked at this for quite a while, and I believe Smarty Bob likes this blend quite a bit. Edward G. Robinson. And I didn't realize until I opened up the package that it's an aromatic. I definitely thought it was an English blend because of the Latakia in it. And then I found out that it has some Burley and Cavendish. Suggests that it has fruity plum notes and a touch of liquor. So I can't wait to try it out. And my wife and I, we love to watch old movies, and I don't think that we have watched anything that Edward G. Robinson has played in. So over the next couple days, we're planning to watch one of his movies. So if you're familiar with him, and I'd like to read your suggestions of which movies are your favorites that he played in. It looks like he played in a bunch of them. And this tin is dated October of 24, so not sure if I should let it age a while, but I bought a couple more, and I can't just put it up on the shelf and watch it. So I am going to open this up. Now, it's not often that I do this on camera, and I know that you've watched hundreds of people already open up a tin. But I'm excited. Here we go. Oh, smells good. Not very strong. I can't smell the Latakia. It's the Burley that stands out to me more. Look at that. See? Ribbon cut. Nothing is overpowering about it. I'm surprised. I really thought it would have been a lot stronger. But then again, I also thought it was an English blend. It's right here. So the pipe I'm gonna smoke it in is my Volcano, which you've seen this pipe before. Thank you, Eric Weaver. Made a really nice pipe. Now my pride is on the line right here, doing this in your presence. It may not work out so good, so if you know what's going on, you know that this is the comedic part of the videos. for Pilgrim Piper, because it typically doesn't go too well when I try to do stuff like this. Normally I'll have the pipe packed ahead of time and have done my initial light on it by now. I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. I hope you're still with me. Yeah, I would pause, but I don't know how to do all that. I've tried, and it just starts and stops. There's no pause. I don't pack my pipe very tight at all. Let's see how it goes. Drum roll, please, if there's any drummers. I love this pipe. A little slower to light than I was expecting as well. Very mild. Very mild. Is this considered one of the Codger blends? I'm not sure. Yeah, I thought it would have been stronger. I didn't know what to expect. I like it. It's not obnoxious. Yeah, this is gonna be a chill smoke, right? Maybe not this one because I'm on camera and, you know, action. I would recommend this to someone who is just starting out with pipes. This is a good blend. Nothing really jumping out at me yet. This is 20 minutes. Wow. It's really good. Really good. So at the 21-minute mark now. I'm curious to know how many people may have watched this whole video. How would I know? Code word. Let's see. Byways is the code word. This is good. Thank you for being here with me. I certainly appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and finish enjoying my first bowl of Edward G. Robinson. I like it. Be of service. Thank you very much. Au revoir, mes amis. Peaceful days to you.